The light of the system's primary star had barely crested over Virellia's horizon when space itself was torn wide. The Grav-jump corridor split into 6 converging rifts, and from those ruptures in the void emerged the core of the G.U.P fleet. Hundreds of ships, battleships, heavy corvettes, planetary assault carriers, orbital artillery barges, and drone fighter deployment rigs flooded into the system in tight, pre-synchronized formation. Each ship carried orders bound in quantum-linked directives, eliminating the need for command lag. Their purpose was singular: bring the Virellian worlds under G.U.P control, intact. Within moments of arrival, Phase 3 began. Fire blossomed across orbit. Drone fighter carriers opened their bays. Swarms of autonomous combat units spilled forth, each a sleek construct of alloy and neural gel, optimized for evasive behavior and coordinated strikes. They launched in waves, splitting into vast attack clouds that surged across the sky like swarms of metal insects. Within the first minute, over 200,000 drones had deployed. By the third minute, they'd engaged every active Virellian defense platform across the hemisphere. Laser arrays fired into the clouds, shield lances arced toward incoming ships. Some drones vaporized in tight bursts of anti-grav compression, but the rest adapted, splitting, evading, converging on weak points. Their algorithms evolved mid-flight, and then the shield grids began to fail. Captain Ravis of the Virellian Ring Guard barked orders across the trembling command dais.
Redirect lattice flow. Prioritize West Arc interceptors. Where are my squadrons?
A junior officer responded, breath ragged.
Squadron Gamma is gone. Delta is scattered. High-altitude targeting protocols are down. They're everywhere.
Outside, the fortress's layered shields shimmered as drone strikes tore across the outer rim. Explosions rocked the towers. Ravies turned, teeth clenched.
They're not here to destroy,
he muttered.
They're here to occupy.
A moment later, warning klaxons screamed.
New signature! Troop carriers incoming!
The sky filled with fire. G.U.P troop carriers screamed through the clouds in tight formations, heat shielding burning white around their flanks. Behind them, the second wave of deployment pods broke atmosphere. Thousands of human troopers, synthetic warforms, and combat droids cascaded toward the planet in coordinated intervals. Each target zone had been selected during the Ghostfall infiltration. Transit hubs, governmental towers, shield network routes, communication clusters, all mapped, all marked. By the time they landed, Ghostfall's sabotage sequences would complete. Doors would unlock, gates would open, systems would fail at precisely the right moment. The G.U.P troops would walk in through falling ruins. Virellian forces began their counterattack. Spearhead patrols reformed into planetary defense brigades. Atmospheric mines were deployed across known descent corridors. Virellian sky hunters, sleek, semi-organic interceptors, rose in swarms to challenge the drone clouds. For a moment the tide shifted. A squadron of Virellian interceptors tore through a forward drone phalanx, scattering wreckage across the sky. Ground-based lance towers speared one of the G.U.P corvettes in orbit, sending it into a death spin. Oreleth himself authorized the activation of the inner vault harmonics, a last-resort defense layer that subtly disrupted enemy cognition. Some G.U.P synthetics began misfiring. Some soldiers screamed, memories twisted by unexpected hallucinations. But it wasn't enough. Commander Marek's squad made landfall at the mouth of the East Corridor. Smoke blanketed the hilltop. The air tasted like ionized steel. Distant screams bled through the comms.
"Spire junction ahead,"
one trooper said.
Go loud,
Marek ordered. Droids surged forward, clearing the path with precision fire. They weren't just here to kill. They mapped interior zones in real time, rerouting control of access towers, shield consoles, and internal defense turrets. By the time the Virellians fired back, their own systems no longer recognized their authority. The plateau fell in under 11 minutes. G.U.P battleships engaged Virellian orbital defenders directly. The Cradle of Iron, a Virellian command vessel, attempted to maneuver into a flanking position, its elegant design enhanced by harmonized grav plating. But the G.U.P dreadnought Severance was faster. Its forward lance cleaved the cradle from nose to stern, detonating the ship's lattice core in a silent flare of violet and silver. Dozens of smaller Virellian ships followed, trying to break formation, trying to retreat. But there was no escape. Not this time. Special ops teams planted jamming towers, black spires that stabbed into the soil like daggers. Their function wasn't to destroy, but to silence. Virellian emergency frequencies collapsed. Panic spread through uncoordinated troops. Their sky was filled with fire. Their data vanished. And still the G.U.P came. President Connors's voice came through the secure uplink.
Status?
General Lyra responded crisply.
Planetary resistance is fragmenting. Our forces are inside the lattice nodes. Civilian hubs remain structurally intact. We've avoided unnecessary collateral damage. Their fleet is nearly neutralized.
Good. Stay on track. Virellia must survive. We are not here to burn. We are here to inherit.
The channel closed. Lyra turned back to the battle map. Red dots turned green as objectives fell. It was working. Oreleth stood at the broken edge of a shattered stairwell. Fires danced below. He looked up at the black clouds now streaked with orange. For the first time in generations, the sky belonged to someone else. He turned to the last command node behind him. It's begun. And we were not ready. Below, a message blinked on a damaged terminal. Command signal interrupted. Rewrite in progress.